What's going on, everybody? I'm Aaron.
I'm Katie.
And today for Thrifty Thursday, Katie, I'm moving Peter Porgins over here to the side here so they can see me. What are we making?
Poke Ball Terrariums, mini edition.
Yeah, so we've seen the big Poke Ball Terrariums. We've seen the ones where people have used like ornaments. I'm not very crafty, or not very skilled when it comes crafty, but I'm not skilled when it comes to like making, high-end Poke Ball Terrariums. So we've decided what we're going to do is we're going to use these little toss and go Pokemon balls that come with like certain figurines. Nice. And we're going to make our own terrariums out of these. So the items we will need are a Pokeball, a Pokemon.
Inside.
So I went with this little fella right here. I want to say his name's Surskit. I'm always terrible with Pokemon names, especially the newer generation. I can remember most of the little ones. You want to get some decorative foam, which
I went with Mew, by the way.
Yeah, Katie went with Mew. And these are going to be themed Pokeballs, so it's not like they're going to be sitting on grass or something like that. That's not how it's going to go. You also want to grab, and I have something off the camera here that I need to bring over to the table. You want to have something like a moss or something like that.
Depending on the theme of your
Depending on the theme. Sand, because you can never have enough sand. Any kind of little pebbles or anything you want to put in there, it's up to you. I'm trying to make this look more like a Pokemon home or biome, so I'm not doing that. And of course, hot glue, or at least some form of glue that's going to hold everything in place and keep it in place. So I got to wait on the hot glue gun to heat up. But Katie, why don't you go ahead and explain the first steps for yours?
Right now I am taking a foam that has a sticker on the back of it. Easy to work with. It's got stars on it, and it looks like a night sky, or it could be water, depending on what you want. And I'm just putting it in the top of the Pokeball for mine.
Yeah. I also went with the same concept because I want it to feel like, whenever the Pokemon goes into its ball, it's nighttime. That's just my idea of how a Pokeball works. I've never seen anybody explain how Pokeballs would work. And of course, that foam didn't cut properly, so
You have to peel it off.
No.
Oh.
It's not going to look good on the inside there. I could do like you're doing and just
Make do with what you got.
Make do with what I got, but I'm a stickler for somewhat of perfection, so.
So am I.
Alright, yeah, I know. That's why we work well together.
Yep.
Right,
we don't settle for anything less than the best.
Yeah, we're like Team Rocket, only not bumbling idiots.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first thing you want to do.
That'd be a fun cosplay.
Yeah.
Prepare for trouble.
You could be James, I could be Jesse.
Yes! Make it double. James. Jesse.
Jesse. James. Got it backwards, both of us did, but
whatever.
Alright, so
you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, everybody knows what we're talking about. So the sticky foam works well on the inside, and you can use anything to really make the inside of your Pokeball look.
For example.
Alright, that's close enough. It's not like Hollywood quality, but.
Okay, my hot glue is ready to go.
So that's how mine's looking on the inside there. You can see I got a couple of little stars in there. Your hot glue's ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so what we're doing with the hot glue is basically I'm taking a little bit on mine because my foam didn't quite cut out the way I wanted it to. It started chipping and breaking, and I don't have any extra laying around, so let that kind of sit for a second. And while I'm doing that, go ahead and go around the edge of this thing here to get my blue in place. And you don't want to press down too hard.
Big enough.
What's that? Oh, your phone?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
So far, that's what mine's going to look like there. It's water themed because Surskit is a water skirt, basically a water type Pokemon that skirts the water. Skirt. Now, what I'm doing for this is I'm taking his legs, and I'm making a quick location of all where they're at, and poking holes where they're going to go. So that way, when you force it in, and of course, my glue didn't settle like it was supposed to. That has him kind of like skirting on the water. So I don't like just bland water by itself. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some of the sheet moss and make it like algae floating around, and maybe add a little sand here to the front so it looks like or to the back so it looks like he's coming from the beach. Probably should put it like to the back. Scissors, here we go. And with this moss, it's always cool because you can, like, you know, you can always cut it off in sections or break it off, and it works wonders. So I'm taking a little pinch of it. Now you see why we hot glue, because mine just fell over, and of course it's staying in place, so that's the good thing. Taking a little bit of that moss, and I want to kind of, take just a little bit, not a whole lot, and kind of bunch it up in certain spots to make it look like seaweed or like kelp or something like that, kind of just floating in place. And I don't think I'm going to use the sand because that might be a little bit too hard to get to stick.
Or you could put a dab of hot glue and sprinkle the sand on it.
A dab? Thank you. Anytime Katie says dab, I immediately expect her to dab now. It's in her contract.
Oh, okay.
That she has never seen or signed, so. Because we're a fun-loving family here. We don't...
Yes, Supreme Reader.
Yes, I am Supreme Reader. You will bow down to me.
Do I get to agree on a prize?
Not today. Okay, so the sand really didn't work out well for me, but Katie's got an idea here.
My pom-pom.
You dropped your pom-pom? Katie's got an idea here to kind of spruce up hers and liven up hers a little bit. Pocket sand. Ooh,
You know what? I just got a super great idea, and I'm rolling with it.
Yeah.
You won't know until the end.
All right.
Finish.
Katie, if you, well, never mind. I'll set these over here. I'll go ahead and get some of this stuff off of our, out of our way, so that we can work a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Going off camera here to go put this away. So, Katie, what do you think of these things so far?
It's fun.
Yeah. So while Katie's working on hers, I'll go ahead and show mine off. And once she gets done with her, once I get done showing mine off, she should be done with hers.
Yeah.
So there's my Surskrit. I keep forgetting his name, and that really bugs me because I'm usually good with Pokemon. And I've played Alpha Sapphire where he comes from, or Sapphire where he comes from. I played Alpha Sapphire. I never played the actual Sapphire, but there's my Poke Ball Terrarium. And the good thing about these Pokeballs is they've got a flat bottom, so it's easier to make them into stands. If you had like the regular Pokeballs, a bottle cap will work. And we were originally going to use something close to the original, like the round Pokeballs, but these worked so much better. I know you're probably wondering, well, why did you use a Great Ball on a Surskrit? Mind your beeswax.
You ready for the big reveal?
Ready for your reveal.
For me, I have Mew in his aura, and
yeah, the lids don't hold up.
The sky with the cloud, and then around him is the elements.
That's pretty cool. I actually like that. So, and the cool thing is you can keep these on display, or you can
close them
up and carry them with you. So,
will you marry me?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No.
Will you be my trainer? So, Katie, what did you think of this project?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Again, these are very simple to make, very easy to make. Yours looks a lot better than mine.
I like yours a lot more than mine.
I went with more of a natural design here. You
I
know?
like the sand because I never thought about putting sand on hot glue.
Yeah, and so
It
I kind
actually
of
sits there.
I've got to take that piece out because it's just in the way, but I've got it like, so what I was going for here is basically Surf's Grit is by the beach, and the sand really wasn't holding on as well, which I got to find a better glue for that. But I did put like a little bit of the moss here just to kind of represent like algae floating right next to him. Because, you know, he's a water type and he's a bug, so they tend to like leafy stuff. These were not that expensive to make. The little Pokemon we got for like $9 a piece, or $9 for a package of like them plus Pokeballs. The Pokeballs I actually got from another Pokemon toy that I had gotten. Wasn't really that expensive and hard to get. Like you can get the Pokeball itself with the Pokemon at like Walmart, Target, any of those stores. The foam, again, that's like a cheap pack of craft foam. The little foam balls are like 80-something cents. So I mean, altogether it's like a $10 project. You know, well, more than $10, but you know,
Yeah.
it's still a lot of fun. So anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought of these projects or what you'd like to see us do next. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.